Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Time to head to market, methinks. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal...
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Good day to you.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there?
Let our foes cower before lightning.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Yes, sir!
We shall see how bold you are.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What's to be done about this?
Oh dear. It's a blessing.
My sword arm could use some work. Remember this place.
Good to see you, Master.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Not my intent. Let such peace reign eternal.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music.
Another fine turnout, wouldn't you say?
I've little enough gold to spend as tea.
Such
No
quietude
trade
is a
more
blessing.
dreaming than
Hope
this.
I didn't leave the pot on to boil.
Such quietude is a blessing. Got to focus. My head will roll.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. 'Twas carrying some few dozen pawns at the time as well.
Strange tale indeed. Yet fawns are oft called nomads. They are transient creatures by nature. They are wont to vanish on occasion, are they not?
True, but pawns are not the only ones who employ ox carts. I cannot help but worry that this business does not bode well for any of us. Is there
Another
no
fancy
relation?
button. Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Just about anyway.
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time. There's comfort in
My sword arm could use some work.
Would seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear that he would be attending, though I've yet to espy him.
No doubt he must first meet with the Queen Regent. Though mayhap he wishes not to show his face for aught, burned as it doubtless is, he has only just recovered from his glorious defeat of that dragon.
This is quite a quandary. Wealth great is rooted in the soil of learning.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
There's comfort in the plain joy of daily
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
What was the saying?
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Best to remain...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
I shan't let...
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
I would fain aid him if...
All this revelry in...
No. We who are gathered here are...
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
I find it liberating to hide my face.
drank such drink that I am drunk.
This place is very dreary.
Mayhap I'll have someone fetch me a cup of tea.
Naught but tedious.
Have you heard?
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore...
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
On me to bear what younger shoulders can't. In my youth, I charmed the court entire.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
I only pray my watch finishes bounds.
So tight. Mindless labor, just as
Such quietude is a blessing.
seems the same day after day, just how I like it. I fear I've naught useful to share. Ne'er was one for dancing, till after my 4th ale. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. This is an outrage!
In my life.
Must be the townspeople depend on it.
Grows here longer.
What is one to do?
Is it a bit early for arrests as yet? I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
That's it. I've had enough.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Oh dear.
Days like this, it's delightful breeze.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink or
Shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Where did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I can't go on like this.
What does it do today? Let's check my ledger.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble to Abby's tale.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
Look as long as you please.
I'd fight better if I had an L to get in
This stroke always goes awry.
This is quite a quandary.
This is an outrage!
Whatever am I to do?
let me alone, why don't you?
What's to do? I was precious little time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for Your Majesty's assistance.
So the agent was of Batal.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty? What's this? The Palace of Vermund is sending brass to an individual by the name of Dara. And brass is code for imitating someone, you say? I wonder. 'Tis not unheard of for a member of the court to employ a decoy, a look-alike, to confuse assassins and their ilk. Though in our case, 'twould seem far more likely that this Darrow fellow is none other than Arthur, the false sovereign, as I am certain Your Majesty has already deduced. You have done well. I believe we can call this investigation a resounding success.
'Tis an unwelcome feeling, this. As though we're being made to dance upon some unseen hand.
Look as long as you please.
Where will the wind blow us today?
It's giving me an achy back. I'll claw out his eyes.
pray, follow me.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
There's comfort in the humdrum of death.
Gotta crack a few skulls. If you want to.
Getting proper rest is an important... I fought alongside the most...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Would that I ne'er had to leave.
I've trained for this.
Time to head to market, methinks.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
My knees have been acting up of late. Might as well get the little one here.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better on land as I found again.
One wrong move. I dread to... Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome retreat.
A cyclops hide is already tough, and now the beast's gone and armored itself. It must find a way to remove its helmet.
A bolt of lightning will soon see this cry. A reckless opponent makes an easy prey.
Understood. I thought you liked stats.
Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky.
What must needs be done?
I'll take that from you.
What's going on?
My fate is sealed.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
Hang in there. You're not done
What
yet.
to make of this?
Me? Scared?
Seal yourself.
Not on
In
your
the
life.
end,
It was all for naught. No more! This ox cart's bound for me. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. Almost time to set out.
Oh, I've got to keep moving. Am I truly so
fine?
Ingredients are plenty hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Stand strong!
Go!
Stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I can endure.
This can't be happening.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. Then share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to lend me your
Mind the flume it sprays. We'll do more than sting.
Look out!
Well done.
You'll not live to regret this.
We must spare no effort against his foe, lest we suffer.
Mind the flume it sprays. We'll do more than sting.
Watch out!
Want to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us. Build your path.
We can ill afford to rush headlong into the battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
I'll get that for you.
Safe again. I'll redeem myself yet.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
These old bones can hardly keep up.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
It's been a hard day. Feels eerie with no one about. Got to see this done right. Wished 'twere always night, and I only had to sleep.
Speaking of which...
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd. You're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. My bed it is, and I shan't resist. Time to get back to work. A mug of ale is just what I need. Where are you going?
Let's do it. We've arrived.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
We're saved. I haven't the words to thank you. I doubt we would have pulled through if not for you.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Shall we get some rest then?
Places such as this depend upon my vigil. Well met, sir. A few hours.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Time to get back to work.
We're saved.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor. None of us is
That's quite enough.
It's just life.
Oh, this ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
You've given me much to think about.
There was a patient lad.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Not bad, eh?
I should be on top form today. I can feel it.
I can't wait to see
Puts me right up high. Welcome.
really scary.
I sleep on my word.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Terrible itch.
Do
laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol. Suppose I'd best get to work.
I'll take the night watch and just forget it.
If I sleep on
Not
my
the book
word,
of this.
they have one.
It falls on me to resolve this.
I'll not take that from you. This ox cart's I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
I'm not going to take that from you.
Fine. Out of the car.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless opponent makes an easy prey.
Tis well in hand.
Tis the simplest dashed with our foe most reckless. Knock his feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
Might not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together, I think we can manage it.
These old bones hardly
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Some of us get the opposite. I train every day.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
Where to now? My knees have been acting up of late.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
Or to head home. All right, get with the earphones. It's guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Juicy beasts.
Face it, no one's coming to my rescue.
Got to work if I'm to get bread on the table. Contemplation.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
True. Me?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Crowds can be troublesome. Best be on my guard.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure. 'Tis a glad thing we rested.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I grant your weapon a magic. foe worthy of caution, not save our best will do.
So it goes.
He should be.
You trying to piss me off?
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look? The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Go again.
We were back already when they found us. This shan't take long.
By your leave.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
you all right? One of us is being drenched. Battle is best avoided here. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
All the best tales come from travelers at the inn.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
You're welcome to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Over here, if you would. We've arrived.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My thanks. We shan't fail with you by our side. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
I will not be swayed.
Over here, if you please.
I will not be swayed.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Saurians, Master! Drenched. Fly off as soon as you can. Let our foes cower before lightnings crackle. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Would that we might always be so in step, eh? Well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Malv. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Over here, if you would.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. Over here, if you please. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. I'll harvest what I can.
'Tis uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift. We have arrived.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har Village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulric's care.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Over here, if you would.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tipple before bed.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Nicely timed, Arisen.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
Right you are. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Have no fear, Master. I've just the skill for this. Shall I assist?
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Let me be the one to collect it. Vernworth is in our sights at last.
'Tis much safer here. Few monsters linger in the city's shadow.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
Bunch of sluggards.
Let them try and stop me. I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Peril.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Give me something fun to do. Little enough gold to spend it.
Dirt and roots make for poor pillows.
All this waiting around puts me to sleep.
Naught good will come of this.
In every age, hence, pawns are not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave, and 'tis clear their concept of
This ox cart's bound for...
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid. My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle time.
I've got to focus.
It is quiet about.
This won't last long.
Perhaps a strong fruit now. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
Ought to set my nose to the ground. There's comfort in the humble.
Once the day's work is done,
My soul's blunt as a hammer.
Hunting for one day.
When does my watch end? I've clean
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
Fine. Out of the cart. This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you off. All that fuss and nary a coin to show
Bunch
for.
of sluggards.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
I'll seek out a town.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Cleaning before I'm too tired.
What to do?
Got to accept life as it comes and down.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Cart doesn't feel like it used to.
I've never leave.
What now? Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep... Keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I've been here so long. What should I get up to today? I quite like it.
Still waiting on that report. We are hardly...
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I little understand it. I have a great deal yet to learn, you see.
Here's hoping there'll be... trouble today.
Preparations. I up my training routine.
My sword arm could use some work.
Fine vet today. How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
The common folk as
Not
well.
to look forward to, but a long day of work.
I could see myself being a kid. About back to it, I suppose.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
quiet.
Well met, sir. When does my watch end? I've been forgotten. Interesting.
Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable to devote, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunity. Of it's always a pleasure.
worse things.
'Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
This looks as good a place as any.
All the best tales come from travels.
I only pray my watch finishes the incident.
This place is lovely. Oh my God.
I've been on my feet all day. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Our soldiers need better training.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Sometimes I wonder if one can't help this world. I'd sooner stay out. I'd kip just about anywhere.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. Oh dear.
Quiet at last. May this day bring delights new and old.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
One must take pride in their charge.
Follow me!
Our soldiers need better
Take it easy today.
Never thought it'd hurt like this. That's it. I've had enough.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
When does my watch end? Suppose I ought to have forgotten.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Would that all my days were so.
If I see that rat again, I'll cut it myself.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Can't afford to retire at my piece.
I could see myself having a kid.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
The best quality of soldier you have. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
So tired. I barely the vim to tie my boots.
Come along.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
Oh, I could use
It's
a rest.
no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
So tired. I barely the vim to tie my boots.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Could use a rest.
Must hold out. Someone comes to me.
Awful dull. Can't complain, I.
All the town.
We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not. You'll find us here when you...
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
A simple word of thanks would make our labors feel worthwhile.
Right you are.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Can't stomach places like this.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
Getting proper rest is an important duty.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Such quietude is a blessing. I'd hasten home, but it's not my day.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
More of the same, it seems. Could you come over here? It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Over here!
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. You may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before swine. Not to mention, I've already read it.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
No way out of this.
True faith must come from the spirit.
Never should have come here.
What am I to do?
What did I
Wish I could free myself.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. Trade favors distinction. A bit bland. What can I throw in?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
What business have you here?
You there! What are you up to?
my days.
Our peers seem so much more better days.
Eyes are as discerning with time as with coin.
Oh, how lovely.
Seems my
I'll have to remember this place.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
Over here, if you please.
Such quiet.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
This grimoire's for sale near Miss Trish's abode, according to the list. I've an idea of which shop she might have meant. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
There is much we ought to tend to, If we are to strengthen your do not forget that we work to serve the
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more... Ah, how I've longed to
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Would that such peace?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Hail, friend! You've come at a good time. I was just hoping to speak with you. Have you heard aught of the masquerades being held in the palace of late? "'Tis said they are in celebration of the sovereign's valorous deeds. However, in truth, my mother is merely holding them to strengthen her ties with her closest retainers. But therein lies our chance, for I suspect one among them might prove an ally to our cause, a man by the name of Patrick. Might I ask you to infiltrate one of these masquerades and give him this letter? I imagine that's the most prudent way to go about this. You have my thanks. I would handle this matter myself, but I am afraid I cannot attend the masquerades. Mother refuses to allow it. I will speak with a sentinel I trust, and bid that he ease his patrol on the evening in question. Pray, make use of this opportunity to slip into the venue. Patrick will be wearing a mask without a mane, and a blue cape, I believe. Hopefully this information will be enough for you to seek him out. Come to think of it, there has been tell of some important figure from a neighboring country being invited as well. I've not been told much, but any guest of my mother's is bound to be the mark of much attention. Mayhap 'twould be best to stay away from this figure, lest you attract unwanted notice. You should be going now, friend. You're not meant to be here in the first place.